This is an official message from the Clearfield Township Safety Broadcast Network. Please remain calm and listen closely. This announcement is intended for all residents of Willow Ridge, particularly those living near the West Elm subdivision. If you are in possession of any family photographs printed or taken within the past 3 weeks, do not discard them. Place them face down and wait for further instructions. The issue appears to originate with a series of photo packages delivered by Ever After Portrait Co., a photography service that operated booths at the community fair on June 14th. Customers reported receiving glossy prints with subtle irregularities, slight shifts in lighting, unfamiliar backdrops, and in some cases, facial expressions that were not present during the original session. These discrepancies were dismissed as minor printing errors until last Tuesday, when a resident in Lot 23 reported a far more disturbing phenomenon. Their framed family photo, taken at the Ever After booth, showed all 4 family members smiling, not unusual. But the youngest, 6-year-old Drew, had refused to smile during the session. The mother recalls this vividly. In the photo, however, Drew is grinning from ear to ear, mouth wide, teeth exposed, eyes too bright. She swears she's never seen him smile like that. She swears no child could smile like that. 2 days later, Drew disappeared from his room during the night. The sheets were undisturbed. The window was locked. All that remained was the photograph, now slightly warped. In it, Drew is still smiling, but he is no longer standing with the others. He's closer to the glass now. His hand is pressed against the inside of the frame. Since then, 8 other families have submitted identical complaints. Photos taken during that same window between 2 milks and 4:30 p.m. at Booth C now show variations in posture, facial expression, and proximity to the viewer. In one photo, a mother's eyes are turned toward the camera, although she remembers looking at her daughter. In another, a baby's fingers seem to be scratching at the edge of the frame. We've begun to suspect the prints are no longer still. One family reports that the background, previously a generic autumn field, now contains additional figures, blurry at first but growing more defined with each passing day. They stand behind the family, too tall, too pale, wearing smiles that do not belong to them. Please do not attempt to destroy the photograph. One resident who burned theirs reported hearing laughter from the hallway that night. Their youngest daughter was found in the corner of her room, staring at the scorched frame. She was still smiling even in her sleep. The image had reappeared overnight, unclean, darkened, but whole. Do not stare at the photograph for long periods of time. Reports indicate the longer your eyes remain on the printed faces, the more likely the expressions are to change in real time. They are aware of you. One survivor described it as being watched from the other side of glass, so thin you can hear their breath. If you notice any changes to the photograph, new expressions, shifting positions, or signs of movement, cover the frame with a thick cloth. Do not speak to the people inside. They are not your family. They are not trying to get out. If you live alone and possess a photo of yourself that begins to smile, evacuate your home. We repeat, do not remain in the presence of the smiling image. Your likeness has been claimed. We believe the photographs are acting as vessels, mirrors in print, portals crafted through light and memory. Whatever resides on the other side of those images is learning, mimicking warmth, affection, and familiarity. Each photo taken was an invitation, each smile a reply. They are coming closer. At the time of this broadcast, 31 households are under surveillance. In each, the smiles in the photos have widened. Teeth have sharpened. Fingers are now visible on the inside of the glass. Some are knocking. If you hear tapping, do not answer it. If your loved one begins to smile in their sleep, wake them immediately. If they do not stop smiling when awake, do not let them speak. The voice will not be theirs. One man reported his wife had begun humming, the tune they used to sing to their children before bed. But she had not sung in over 5 years, not since the stroke. He knew something was wrong when she began humming backward. When she finally spoke, she asked who took the picture. She asked what was on the other side of the lens. He said nothing. She smiled. She hasn't blinked since. This is not a virus. This is not a haunting. It is something older. Something that understands imitation the way predators understand camouflage. Something that knows a family's love can be worn like a mask. We urge you again, do not destroy the photograph. Do not sleep in rooms with uncovered images. And above all, do not let them see you smile back. Whatever is smiling at you wants to be remembered, and it will find a way.